Hey guys, Kidmagineer here. Today, we'll be going over a location that I've actually been to before and has a very fascinating history. That location is Garden Grove, California, a location that actually had 2 stores with interesting aspects to each of them. Now, before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when a new Kidmagineer video comes out. With that all out of the way, let's get started. 11889 Valley View Street opened in November of 1981 as a Pizza Time theater and as the first Chuck E. Cheese's in Garden Grove. They'd open up with the 1981 remodel with the balcony stage and would most likely have Harmony Howlett. They would also open up with Dolly Dimples and the King in the cabaret and the lounge area. The location was 17,063 square feet thanks to this newspaper article's slip. The store, along with a few other stores, would host a softball league in which the La Habra location would win the championship. The store would also sponsor the California Surf Soccer team along the same group of stores. The location would also have a skee-ball tournament, which is interesting. Unfortunately, in 1984, the location would close due to either bigger competition or Pizza Time Theater's Chapter 11 bankruptcy. As of today, the location is a bookstore. 13101 Harbor Boulevard would open up in November of 1981 as a Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater. They'd open up with the 1981 remodel with a balcony stage, and again would most likely have Harmony Howlett. They'd open up with the King, which we actually have a photo of right here, and they would open up with the Beagles. They would open up with 18,000 square feet, which I'm guessing. Their manager was Joe Fisher, who actually worked at the Huntington Beach location. The assistant managers were Kelly Nicolau and Doug Bittenbender. We have a couple of photos from around this time, with one showing off Garden Grove's balcony stage, which appears to be some sort of Western background. Also, by the way, this photo here is actually not from Garden Grove, as the photos don't match. Sorry for the confusion. Anyway, the next photo shows a photo of Garden Grove's Chuck Walkaround, which, to be honest, looks a little creepy. The location, along with a few other stores, would host a softball league, and the store would also sponsor the California Surf Soccer team, alongside the same group of stores. Between the 2 Garden Grove stores, this location was a lot more popular as more people would come to the location, and this store actually was one of 4 Pizza Time theaters to win in marketing. Plus, their manager was one of the managers of the year for Pizza Time Theater. By 1983, the location would receive Helen as the guest star. By 1984, the location would survive the 1984 bankruptcy, being the only one out of the 2 Garden Grove stores. On October 22, 1984, the location would be bought by corporate, along with 50 other locations. Around 1989 or 1990, the location would receive the 1988 remodel, which meant adding checkers to the walls, getting blue and white awnings, getting newer decor, changing the exterior to look something like this, and finally, removing the balcony stage for a C stage. By this time, they had also removed the King and the Beagles. By the way, we have a couple of photos of Garden Grove's C stage. Around the mid-1990s, Garden Grove would receive Phase 3, which meant removing older decor for newer decor, adding sky tubes and the toddler zone, and replacing the C stage with the 2 stage. We have footage of Garden Grove from 2000 showing us the stage, which looks to be in good condition. You can also see that Chuck still has his tuxedo outfit. Footage from 2003 shows off the stage, showing that everything is in good condition except for Munch. It also shows off the games and the rides. More footage shows off the sky tubes and the games. We have a collection of photos from the 2000s showing off Garden Grove. Anyway, by 2011, the location would receive Phase 4, which meant painting some of the walls purple, adding newer decor, removing showroom walls and balcony seating, and removing the toddler zone, which was earlier than most. In 2014, Chuck, Jasper, and Pasquale would receive new masks, as Jasper and Pasquale's masks came from the closed Carson, California location, while Chuck got a completely new mask. Chuck still had his eyes and his eyebrows from its Pizza Time Theater days, though. It was also confirmed that Munch had his Pizza Time Theater mask. Also in 2014, Garden Grove got rid of their sky tubes and received bumper cars, which were only tested at a few stores. They were later removed in 2017 and replaced with some more arcade games and a giant giraffe kiddie ride. Luckily, Garden Grove would survive the 2020 bankruptcy, but the animatronics were in bad condition, as seen by the footage here. By August of 2022, the location would start their 2.0 remodel, as they would remove the 2-stage. Unfortunately, the animatronics and other parts of the store were left to rot inside the store, as shown by a YouTuber named Michael Armenta. The same YouTuber would save the parts of the animatronics, including the Avenger Chuck walk-around head, disco lights, Chuck's animatronic feet, Chuck's ears from 2014, part of Pasquale's hat, and some servos. As for 2.0, the location would receive a new exterior, paint all the walls white, and add new decor. The location would also receive a new mural and replace the 2-stage with a dance floor and a video wall. In 2024, the location would get a trampoline zone and a ninja run. As of June of 2025, the location remains like this. Overall, both Garden Grove stores were fun to talk about, even if one store had more information than the other, and were very interesting. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when a new Kidmagineer video comes out. We also have Instagram, so if you want to check that, you can too. With that all out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video.